Oh, they started while I was still editing the overlay for this game.
Alright! Brand Leona. Sans is mad at me for timing him out.
Oh, that was you. Everyone's blaming me for it.
I said that was me. I timed out. Well, I don't know who timed out unicorns, but I timed out Sans.
I was gonna ban unicorns for a number of seconds equal to 1 week, and I was like trying to do the math, and someone else banned him, and I'm like, what?
Oh, 604,800 apparently.
Cool.
It's a pretty big number. I'd be so sad if it told me I was banned for 604,800 seconds. I'd be like, that's just...
Well, see, I'm not afraid of it, because, like another mod or something can, like, unban him, but I'm like, look, if you guys are gonna post stuff in the chat, you don't have to do it repeatedly. That's not okay. That's spamming. You guys can have your running gags and things that you like to yell. I'm all about fun in the Twitch chat, but, like, give it a break a little bit. Damn.
I would untime out Sans, but I don't know how to do it. I think it's like unban or something. But we have more important things to talk about, like the game. You know, we always talk about the game here. We never, ever talk about anything else.
Last on the off-topic subject, I am only one mod. I cannot speak for the actions of other mods in the chat who may think differently than I do. You were warned.
Zyra, Pantheon, LeBlanc, Lulu, Brand, Wukong, Talon, Leona, Jarvan the Fourth, and Kha'Zix. Nidalee is available and taken by the other team this time. And Kassadin is open. Kassadin currently has a 0% win rate in the finals of DominateDominion. Is Clueless going to try it? Are they that brave?
That is a thing that could occur.
I will still be so happy if Kassadin gets untouched in a finals because no one wants to worry about the curse.
There we go. Now I can finally fill in these chat bans.
Is Maokai locked in? Are they going to go for Kassadin? Or are they going to change at the last second? And it is going to be Kassadin. So, if Dango Ninjas wins this game, Kassadin will still be on an unvictorious streak. In the finals of DominateDominion. He's won I think he's been played 3 times in the finals and lost all 3. But I also missed a couple weeks here and there. So it's possible that there was another time, and I might have also casted 4. So I would say somewhere between 3 and 5 is the number of times that Kassadin has been played and lost in the finals. And I really like the Yasuo pick up there because it stops Clueless from picking up Yasuo. And yeah, Nidalee throws out spears a lot of the time, but Yasuo is actually pretty brutal for Nidalee to deal with because Nidalee needs to land spears during fights or at the start of a fight, and Yasuo stops that from happening.
Also, guys, check the VODs to see things like the game name and other goofy stuff that is on the screen.
It should be whom. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say what it is, but
yeah, that would sound pretty cool.
It's the
Now remember, this is a best of 3 series, ladies and gentlemen. We are in game 2 of the series now. Dango Ninjas is currently up 1-0 in this series. In order to be the champion for this week, they have to win 1 more game. Clueless, however, is going to have to come back 2 games to take the victory. And I would actually like Clueless to win in my last week of DD before I go on a 9-week break, which, guys, we need commentators. No, we need streamers that can run a show. Because I'm going to be gone for some weeks, and sometimes RheingoldRiver has to do other things. So if anyone is interested, please let DG Gormer know that you'd like more information about that. But we need people who can run the camera and people who can talk on the internet. Because I'm going to be working at the Arizona Renaissance Festival for 9 weeks. I'm going to be going there, making some money. It is directly conflicts with my ability to be here. But I get to come back with new toys, like a graphics card for my other computer, and a webcam also, hopefully, because I know some people have been asking about that as well. So those are just some of the things to look forward to me coming back with.
If you think you might be able to do it, but you're like, oh my god, those overlays look so confusing and everything, how do I set anything up? I can literally just send you the scene already pre-made, and I can send you the files and everything. So if you're using OBS, it'll all be set up for you, so you don't need to worry about anything. Or I can help you set it up yourself. Either way. But it takes some practice to get used to controlling a camera if you're not used to doing that. You probably need like 3 or 4 games of practice, because directed camera is really, really, really bad.
I'm almost tempted to pay money to see Corval and Fancy Wolf cast a game as if they were us.
Please. Yeah. Oh my god, that sounds amazing. Or if any 2 people in the chat want to pretend to be us and cast a game. But like, you can't cast as yourselves. I mean, you could also.
Yeah, you have to cast as us.
Right, so one of you has to be Gandair and one of you has to be me, and you have to like really, really try. And, yeah.
That would be highly amusing.
I'd be so excited to see that.
Yeah, I'll still be on like weekdays and stuff, and you'll probably see me on Saturdays, but I won't get home until about halfway through the tournament, or like much later sometimes. So.
Yes, right,
wow.
I also want to hear that. So, Chaos Hunter, what we mean is that one of you needs to pretend to be Gandair and cast as if you're Gandair, and one of you needs to pretend that you're me and cast as if you're me. We could like have people do okay, so we have one person like stream it. Like, I could just stream it and mute my mic the whole time, and we could have like different sets of people from the cast, or different sets of people from the chat do a different game each round. So we get like 5 different people, and then.
I know Fancy has a webcam. I'm like wondering if he's gonna like cosplay too.
That sounds amazing. Bonus points for cosplaying to get into character.
You have to get like a wig.
I want to see this.
This is amusing. I'm like trying to picture like how
I know, right?
they would butcher the stuff that I do. I'm just waiting for someone. No, I'll do it. Hold on.
I want to hear someone try to make puns as good as mine. Although your malware was that was really good. Alright, so you also have to you also have to be on topic about the same amount of time as we are. About the same percentage.
Oh yeah, and also, like, it's super duper mega early announcement, but yeah, there's Day of Dominion in September again, but that's months away. Also, I'll be at MLG Anaheim in June. Anyone who's in Cali or wants to go to California for it, let me know. I would like to go and hang out with people from DD Chat again. So, bans happened.
Yeah, so did picks. We're actually almost into the list screen. I'm really glad that Supportal is playing Janna with a Yasuo on the team. I think it's going to go really well. That was the only thing that I thought about relative to the picks, and then someone suggested casting as
Nocturne is using his Make the Sky Black ability. Yes, dude, Rival, you're totally invited to MLG, man.
I wanna make up fake ability names for the entirety of this game.
Oh man, this is potentially my last game for 9 weeks. I think Gorman and Feedsky will be unhappy, and I will buy each one of them a Pepsi.
Wait for the program to respond. Live League of Legends! legends live, I give thee life.
MLG,
You guys can't see
Anaheim,
when it
California.
happens, but
Anaheim, California. It's June 20, 21, and 22.
wow, you are on top of those dates.
Oh yeah, we were going there on the 19th because we were gonna hit up Disney before we go, and then.
Oh yeah, I can say I will definitely 100% not be here on March 1st. March 1st, I will not be here. I'm going to be out of town that weekend.
There you go.
So
you
at
want
the
to
very
cast
least,
Dominion?
Someone,
That's when you show up.
yeah, March 1st.
Yes, June. And then, you know, if I can come up with money during the year, I want to go to DreamHack Winter in December. Those will be my events this year.
Alright guys, this is game 2 of the finals of Dominate Dominion number 93, and this is especially exciting because in order for Clueless to win this game, or take the finals at all, to do anything except get eliminated right now, they have to break the Kassadin losing streak. Kassadin is currently on a losing streak in the finals of Dominate Dominion, and Clueless picked Kassadin.
Well, Half-Hard plays Kassadin, but Kassadin hasn't won yet in competition in a finals. Will this be the first time?
Neither has Kha'Zix, but that's just because he hasn't been played a single time. Kassadin's actually been played and lost a lot. I'd really like a stat on exactly how many times Kassadin has been played in the finals since his nerf.
Well, I could tell you if there was complete screenshots somewhere ahead desk. We get caught up on painting and statistics through that 9 weeks too, since I won't have to do all the VOD production and stuff. Or I could do the VOD production. That's hard though. What is that FFmpeg command? Both teams heading up the top. Janna's allied speed move thing, helping her team get up there a little bit quicker.
Has a lot of move speed right now.
Ooh, purple wave thing hitting Janna for a little bit of damage.
Yeah, a lot of pain for that single auto attack onto Vi, but Spear's coming in. Everyone level 4 now. Happens at the same time. Nice knock up there. Went over the side to prep it. This Spear misses.
Ooh, Vi, good punch through, but gets taunted by Rammus there, unfortunately. It keeps his damage dealing potential a little bit low there. They are still able to take out Rammus. And High People's going to be the next one targeted down. And Zounds, look at Zounds. Look at him go. Go get him, champ. Just throwing those spears. Oh, man! Jen with the dodge. It was behind the Nexus health, so you didn't quite see it.
And so once again, Clueless winning the windmill fight. The windmill fight, even.
Yes.
And actually, that's pretty huge, because they won the windmill fight with Kassadin. Generally, a team with Kassadin is not going to win a windmill fight. Generally speaking. That doesn't happen. Wilford trying to get vision on something. Trying to go for a back cap, even. Gets spotted out by Peoples, who is roaming down for the flowchart. Yasuo is the best champion in the entire game at implementing the flowchart.
Wow. I was not prepared.
I was really excited when I thought that.
I'm peeling the layers of that away, and I just can't handle it. So yeah, Yasuo flowcharting down to fight Wolfer here, as Wolfer pulls away from him, and oh, looks like he was going to go for it, but doesn't quite connect. Carnival didn't have a good way to engage on him either.
When Yasuo flowcharts bot, it helps him shield his team.
Oh dear.
He gains his team gains a shield.
Talith, are you going to get away? Talith, I'm afraid for you.
Yeah, he's going to be fine.
Yeah, he's going to just Riven hop away.
Carnival.
Ooh, beep, beep, it's the police. Vi with her punch slam on High People's, locking him down. And Sauron is able to leap strike away. And oh, Generic is a punch dash in through towards him, and is able to get a little bit of hurt on him as well. A little Riven jump in, also helping out in that situation.
So if he hadn't been dead before the Q from Janna, he would have been able to ult off of that Howling Gale, and that would have been insane.
Yep. I like champions. That's something I really hope that Riot does, is they make more champion abilities that interact with other champion abilities, because that is just wicked sick.
Yeah. Alright, and Talon needs to be a little bit careful here, but he is going to be plenty careful. Actually, no, he's not. Sauron picks up the kill there. Exhaust down onto Fizz, but I think he's going to drop anyway. And meanwhile, in top lane, Kassadin is all alone, was able to get the kill on his Zans there, and Half-Hearted picks up the windmill.
Flowchart should be an emote, and it should be Yasuo's face.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Man, we need to, like, subscribe some more. Holy crap. We need to get more. By the way, the more subscribers we have, the more subscriber emotes we get to put in the Twitch chat. So.
Oh, is that how it works?
Yes, the more subscribers you have, the more emotes you have access to. Like, Cerno TV has, like, 8 or something like that. And we've got 2 right now. But we can get more just as we get more subs, so it's kind of cool. And Half-Hearted, oh man, why? The magic damage, just the attack speed. Like, that's what got Half-Hearted that kill up there against the Nid, and he probably would have gotten the Janna one too, but it would have been close. Ooh, High People's retreated right into Talon+Maokai's Riven, and that's just a... You want to avoid that.
Yeah, and Talon+Maokai has actually been doing a great job of playing Riven. His Riven has been
Ooh, man, we were doing a good job of beating the client today.
It's true. We were so close.
We were what? Dude, we were up, what, 5-0 until this? Now it's 1-4?
We were...
No, it's 4-1. We have 4 times where it went through and everything went fine, and then this one.
This is the 6th game, isn't it?
It might be. It could be insane.
So it's 5-1.
Oh, 5-1. Okay. Oh, okay. Never mind. I know I did wrong. I just...
goes to 5-1.
Instead of just adding the loss, I took it away from the win for some reason. Yeah, you're right. It's 5-1. Almost got it perfect. Someday.
That wasn't too bad.
We've had... Oh,
hey,
dear!
Considering that BB is playing, this is really good.
Wow. That blat, blat, blat emote. I'm glad I have that on the screen in the lower left. In the VOD. In the VOD.
Sauron and Carnival 2v3, now Carnival 1v3. And now... everyone's dead. Talon+Maokai hopping away. Can he get away from Riven? No, he cannot. Takedown is too strong.
Yeah, Talon not able to escape with his Riven there. Nidalee had that under control. Nidalee can only spear one person, and she hits Half-Hearted. That aim was impressive. Like, he knows some hitboxes to be able to land that spear around Mao. He is going to be chased away, unfortunately.
Not going to be enough. Yeah, not enough to save him.
Seastone Trident really useful against Nidalee, because while she's jumping away from you, she's still taking damage. Over at the refinery, however, Mad Sporl is doing a pretty good job of keeping Generic chased away from the point, but he isn't getting too far into the jungle.
How good a job can he continue doing when Half-Hearted is coming to kill him?
Suddenly, Kassadin.
So Kassadin is a little bit more successful today than he's been in the past.
Well, I mean, Half-Hearted is playing Kassadin. Although one of those finals losses is a Half-Hearted Kassadin, though. So we could go to a game 3 if Clueless is able to bring this back. Good Kassadin play coming from Half so far, but are they going to be able to keep that up?
Yeah,
it seems like High Peoples is able to kill people pretty handily, but they're doing a really good job of responding to them in fights.
Is Nidalee going to be the new 0 win rate champion?
Oh man, that would just be...
Finals.
I wouldn't understand the world anymore. So they pick a fight on Mao.
What would happen if Kha'Zix lost the game? Oh
man! That last breath was ridiculous!
That last breath took my breath away.
Yeah, Sauron forgot to breathe and passed out. That was a great combo, but if they can't win a team fight with that, with everyone there,
Yeah.
I think engaging in on Mao just did bad things for them.
Yeah, generally you don't want to engage onto the tank. And this is going to be not a full 5 cap, but it's going to be a 4 and 2 halves cap.
Yep. Looks like they are going to be able to get this turnaround before the minions can do anything about it. Chasing Generic's Vi away now. Bottom point going to be interrupted by Sauron.
And Wolfer doing a really nice job of delaying for a while. Twin Ghosties comes out from his portal.
Yeah, Twin Shadows being able to slow him down, keep him from getting back away. And nice playful Trickster Wolfer. Good job. Sauron still does pick up the shutdown on him, but him being alive to contribute that extra damage, and that counterattack was really saved him there. But it looks like Talon's going to be able to get away with that flashing.
Flash, yeah. Great flash on Riven there. People's now in the middle. Gets the Janna shield, a little bit of extra AD, but no knock-up on the BB. And right now, Fi's just, capturing the refinery. No big deal.
That's just the thing that she does.
Last breath used on Maokai now, but he is healing quite a bit from his passive. Gets knocked up again, goes down.
He is recalling. There's no one there immediately threatening him, but they find Generic.
But only a little bit alone.
Tal's PA hits the ultimate, picks that fight. Oh dear! Wind Slash does a lot of damage. I was not quite prepared for that.
Nice spear clips Wolfer there.
Tal's PA moving around from the side. Now Tal's is still hanging out because he can still contribute to this fight because he has a stun going on. Looks like he was able to hit it.
Shield. Counter strike, too strong.
Portal with the channel there. Tries to keep Sauron up for as long as he can. Not able to do so, unfortunately. It looks like Clueless is, they're setting up to take this easy into a Game 3.
Yeah, I think we can safely agree that Kassadin is really, really strong and should still be permaban.
He's a good character.
It's really good Kassadin play this time. The biggest thing is that Clueless was able to win the windmill fight with a Kassadin. And that's really the thing, is that generally Kassadin is not going to do well in the windmill fight at all. And so you get really far behind early, and then you just get shut down for the entire game. But this game, Dango Ninjas was not able to take the windmill fight, despite the fact that there was a Kassadin on the side of Clueless.
The Vi+Riven combo is also pretty solid against just about everything in the game.
Yeah, they have so much hard engage against Nidalee, and Janna is really good at disengage, but Kassadin is just so mobile that it doesn't matter too much. And Vi, of course, can't be CC'd during Assault and Battery.
Yeah, the way that they're able to pick out high peoples as well has been treating him very nicely. He does do a lot of damage, but he's usually dead so quickly that that drops off. Oh, not quite able to reach Vi. Looks like they are not quite going to get this point, and they need it to stay in the game. Talith PA's health gets just knocked out of his health bar. High Peoples wants to get out of that. He got out of the Vengeful Maelstrom.
Yeah, so the points are stagnant right now, but it's still 83 to 439. It's pretty hard to come back from 83 to 439.
Yeah, we've seen scarier than that.
We have.
Carnival with a good taunt on Jen there. I was really letting Zounds and Supportal get back away from him in the process. Oh, the throw! Gets BB down. Good. Riven coming in from the back. Is she going to be able to clean this up? Are we going to see her open the win bottle on this enemy team? Oh, the spear! Great lead! Great lead by Zounds' Nidalee.
The taunt there, and it's a double kill for Nidalee. And at the moment, it is Clueless' Nexus that is...
Ooh, the little void ball taking out Nid up at the top.
Yeah. Could quite recall in time. Peoples will pick up the relic. Storm Shield.
Yeah, very safe for him to get that. Hanging out in the middle of the map. Ooh, Rammus up front. Good. Gets the taunt on BB, though. Which means their damage is still free to get onto Peoples.
Yeah, they got a really quick kill onto Yasuo there. And Peoples didn't actually get to use his ult at all. So, Portal trying to get away. Can't quite do it. And that might be... Well, it's not game.
That's a massive setback, though.
Yeah.
Gank going on down for the bottom two.
Top lane, we actually have a huge fight. Half-hearted, not able to live there. That's not Rammus, and the last breath comes in. Maybe getting chased down now. Twin Shadows coming out from Janna, and they should be able to still also like not up right now. But Kassadin with the revive coming in, Zounds takes a ton of damage. Exhaust goes down though, and Zounds able to really kill himself.
Oh dear.
Both of them.
Peoples, that's a Riven. I don't know how well I feel about your chances there. She brings a lot of crowd control to the table. Is able to tag him with that underneath the tower. And Supportal, is he going to be able to get that? No. Riven gets her shield up and... Oh, no!
She was not in range.
So close.
Coming in.
A kill there against the Talith would have been massive for them.
And the neutral and bot. Sauron and Carnival fighting. Can they get the kill on the Wolf for the star goes down on the Carnival? I don't think they're going to be able to get Fizz. It's just a little too okay. He's trying to go for it. It's knocked up. He really, really wants to stun Wolfer, but Wolfer got the health relic, and so Carnival's going to run away. But this is a long amount of time. And actually, Sauron jumping in with the leap strike should be able to pick up one. He gets one. She's going to BB now as well. Sapling goes down, but the leap strike's coming forward. Talon
Oh dear.
coming in with the half-hearted.
Sauron walking in the bushes against
He
that.
gets obliterated.
Oh, Peoples! No. Not enough distance for him to be able to get away from that. However, Nidalee is going to get the drill. Nope. Half-hearted. Has all the
Just
rift teleport. Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to leave after that. He's still staying. He needs to not stay. Alright, he's going to be fine.
Don't face off against that, Nidalee. It's so frightening. That little sphere did a
And
bunch of damage.
Sounds needs to clear these creeps off the top point.
Zan can do that pretty easily. Top point under their control. And they have some map presence, but they're staying kind of shy, more close to their side. As long as they can keep the enemy moving around and give... Oh, Maokai got really extended away from his team. Carnival's going to go in, and who is he going to go for? I didn't quite see who that puncturing taunt landed on.
Knock up onto someone with Yasuo here. That needs to happen. Carnival gets focused down, but BB might die also. Spear across onto Talith Gay there. Where is the Jarvan Tornado? There's the last breath, and Peoples, he picks up a kill on the Maokai. Spear comes across, doesn't actually hit generic there. Peoples takes a ton of damage, and Peoples lives it. Jarvan's coming in, but their shield is too
Triple kill! Hi, Peoples. Yasuo has found a way to DPS himself out of that situation.
That last breath was so good. That's what they need. That's why this Janna pick is so good. Because you can get the Howling Gale and it travels so fast. You can actually get the knockup onto the entire enemy team. You get the knockup into everyone. You do so much damage there from Yasuo. And the Janna shield, he gets maximum flow himself for ulting. That was a great team fight, 4 for 1 there. They picked up the drill. And honestly, Dango Ninjas is in control of this game right now.
Yeah, they have their map control back. All they need to do is just drill this for a little while. And oh, damn! Half-hearted. Your health just fell out of your health bar. However, so did Yasuo, so that's a pretty fair trade. Both of their mega damage dealers are down for the moment, although they still have Wolfer and Fizz.
I don't like
Oh, dear.
I'm a little bit concerned for him.
As Sauron is taken down thanks to Wolfer's damage on Fizz. And Fizz just stings so bad.
Oh, he didn't get the Powerball at all. And Zanz is getting collapsed on by a whole bunch.
Yeah, he's not quite going to make it out of there.
Yeah, the shield wasn't enough. Janna did not have ult there. And that's going to mean the windmill going back. Oh, I was muted for a little bit. But that's going to be the windmill going back to Clueless.
Well, that explains
But
what that little hiccup there
Boneyard,
was.
Boneyard. Boneyard.
Yeah, Yasuo is going to get that under control because of the minions there. It's still close, though.
Yeah, the minions got it. And that's the mark. And Peoples actually took the kill onto Fizz. 20 Nexus health is also helping a ton. And in top lane, it's actually Dango just winning the fight here. The slows up the cash and the spear's coming in. The Twin Shadow going to slow him again. Sauron with the blade of the Ruin King goes down. He gets the kill there onto Kassadin. Carnival against Talon in top lane. But Sokola is here, gets the knock up during the taunt. But it doesn't even matter. Talon PA cannot 1v2 this. It's a matter of time. Actually, the wind slash comes across with so much damage. But the shield from Johnny comes in. Gets the knock up and it's 1-for-1 there in the top. But it's a 3 count. They're going for the drill as well. They get the neutral onto the drill. And they have the nice windwall comes in. It's can't quite do everything.
People's unfortunately not able to survive through that. Zounds and Sauron over here by the drill. They want to keep this point neutral. If they lose a fight too severely here, they could sweep through and start picking up points back. Janna, the only one left alive and mobile on the map at this current time. She's going to move back. She's going to grab that health relic and head back up to the top. So they're going to get drilled. They're going to get the Boneyard back under their control. But Janna's presence up there along with Rammus being very, very close by means they can't really do a push on that with just Cass and Vi by themselves. And they're getting active in the center of the map. Mad Sporl has a lot of AP. Highly mobile on that Janna. I mean, just look at the move speed. Move speed from Twin Shadows. Move speed from mobility boots. So we don't commonly see. But it synchronizes very, very well with Janna's kit.
He's banking 2k right now. So he would like to recall if at all possible. But
it's just too dangerous,
right
yeah.
now.
They can't afford to take him off the map to do it. Fixing up for a 5v5 in the center of the map.
Wukong comes across, no knockup from that Janna Tornado. Kassadin goes down before the fight even gets engaged, but there's so much AoE coming out from the other team. Clueless gets a live damage. Last breath goes down as a double kill for Talon. Support off to the side, putting his howling nails down, doing as much CC as he possibly can. Carnival is still alive. Carnival he didn't get the kill onto Generic. He really needs the kill onto Generic. He manages to get his actually Supportal. He picks that kill up, gets the howling gale onto 2, but that fight was very, very much won by Clueless.
Now, Riven is back. Fortunately, courtesy of a revive for her. But with Zyra active on the map, they still cannot get the windmill, which is another reason why it's so good they didn't recall there. They needed him in the fight. Yeah, he wants to go back and do something, but it's more important to be active on the map than to recall a lot of the time. If you just need to go back to buy...
He might actually just end up dying here. And he doesn't have revive.
They have a couple people heading on down to the bottom part of the map, and they have a little bit of Nexus health to play with. But overall, that was just amazing play from Zyra the last couple of minutes. If you have health and mana, just stay and play for a little while.
Talon gets exploded there, completely uprooted from the map. Rando goes down. People takes a lot of damage. People's just gonna fall there. Generic with the kill. BB is here also against Sauron. Sauron cannot 1v2. They're chasing the Kassadin. Chasing the Kassadin is a really dangerous proposition, especially if he can just turn on you and kill you. Half-hearted with the kill onto Nidalee there. Does Zounds have revive? Zounds does not have revive. There's actually no revives from anyone right now on Dango Ninjas. Over on the side of Clueless, also no revives. If you die, you're actually dead right now. They're holding on to a 3 cap right now. 64 Nexus health isn't too little, but Supportal is under a little bit of pain right now. Carnival chasing Wolfer. Can Carnival pick up the kill on Wolfer? Half-hearted is here also. Going to Rift Walk forward. Carnival needs to be careful, but I think he's going to be okay. But look at the health bars. You're just on the side of the map. You can even see Wolfer is still low. They have to recall right now. So many people on the side of Clueless have to recall. How much is Dango Ninjas going to be able to pick up during this time?
Zounds solo is able to keep Talon PA away from the Storm Shield, which is a big deal for them at this time.
They used the Last Breath. Last Breath is not available right now. Exhaust that onto Fizz.
Oh man, be careful, peoples. Oh, the shields! Wolfer just does so much damage.
Oh, missed the Q there. Shark didn't do quite enough. The invulnerability! They get the kill on Yasuo, and Supportal has to retreat, but he's running away from a Kassadin. Kassadin's going to be able to probably pick up the kill here. Manages to pick up the health, but the sigil, or not the sigil of silence, this is LeBlanc, but the null sphere comes down, and it is half-hearted picking up the kill there. But it's a 3 cap right now. They were able to win the fight in top lane. Sauron picked up the kill there, and they're taunt onto half-hearted. It landed. He dies during the taunt right there. 41 to 32 Nexus health right now. Can Peoples do anything against Wolfer? No, he's going to get out. 2 top. Is Sauron able to? Sauron is not able to defend. He's actually just recalling. They know they need to go for the Boneyard. They can't pick up the windmill. They get the neutral here.
Clock stopped.
Clock completely stopped. Wolfer able to EQ out there.
Carl's gonna hang back just outside, and channel. Hi, Peoples. This is what you do for your allies. One cap, one run interference. Peoples doing a very good job, but that sapling has finally broken it up. We have Riven up at the top with Vi.
He gets on Kassadin. Wolfer, he has the Urchin Strike. Doesn't have the Trickster. Now he does a lot of damage. Just shutdown. They get the shutdown. They're going to be able to pick up this. I'm pretty sure. Zounds takes a lot of damage from Generic here, and Supportal is relegated to running away. 25 to 41, the clock is stopped, but the Boneyard is about to go straight back over to Clueless.
They don't have any ability to fight up here at the top without either Jax or Yasuo around. And Fizz is just so hard to hit, and his damage is so high that it's difficult to face off against him. Even with the double shield that we saw earlier from Janna and Yasuo, he still just goes through that. And Playful Trickster, you can't camp that out, because the second it comes down from it, the damage by it will kill you.
Trying to go for top, but I don't know if they can actually fight this. Zounds gets assaulted and batteried on. If he dies, the game is over.
Zounds is really struggling there.
He manages to kill himself just in time. Twin Shadows goes out and the taunt comes in. Generic might actually be the one to fall. Generic drops there in the volley. Meanwhile, it's Sauron against Wolfer. They're just stalling here.
Yeah, each one is down there to check the other one so that neither can leave. And that's really all they're doing at the moment. Looks like they are going for a fight, though.
But in the box, he's actually managed to pull it. That's really good. 13 seconds, they have enough time to pick this, and Sauron has the time to get back, and so the next assault is going to go straight back over to Dango Ninjas. Now can Clueless do something in the next 25 seconds to pick up the game, or is this going to be over? And is Kassadin going to continue his streak of winning absolutely no games in the finals of DominateDominion? And that's a shutdown for Sauron onto Fizz there.
If Sauron did not have that revive, they would have lost the bottom tower and would have lost the game. But Wolfer has a revive as well.
Now Wolfer coming back. So now it's Sauron and Supportal against Generic and Wolfer. But there's so much.
Oh, he dodged it!
Now Supportal actually takes a turn, but he is going to go down for the shark. Do they have enough time to get the neutral? They have 8 seconds. They're going to be able to get the no.
Nope, Supportal with the revive.
Goes down. Onto Generic. The tower is doing a little bit, but he started to capture. 4 seconds left. Supportal goes down. 3 seconds remain, and it's not enough time.
They can't get it in time. Revives just won that game.
Sauron knowing that he had his revive, Supportal knowing that he had his revive, they were able to take those risks, knowing they could get back off onto the field, knowing they could defend their points, and Dango Ninjas with an incredible comeback!
That's why it is never, ever over in Dominion. People always say, oh, we're behind by so much when you're playing solo queue. No, games like that exist, and that's why revive is good, and that's why you never, ever quit. Because if they would have quit, it would have gone on to a game 3, but they brought it home. And they had smart revive use, good positioning, and they brought that back.
That was so good. That was... I'm sad we didn't get to do 3 games for your last cast, but...
This is okay. This is like an extra... This is like 1 1/4 games, so okay. But excellent showing by Dango Ninjas.
And 3 more... If they had 3 more Nexus health, it still wouldn't have even been over for Clueless. They just needed 3 more Nexus health, and they had time to channel the quarry.
Like that was nuts. Yeah, they would have traded neutrals. Quarry drill, it looks like. So there would have been some more clock stoppy goodness going on after that.
Yeah, absolutely. My words. 400 to 80 Nexus health, no problem. Against the Kassadin, no problem.
Whatever. 400 point comeback. Yeah, okay. That stuff happens in Dominion. That's why you don't quit. Nexus health is just a resource for you to play with. You could just let a point go, get it back later. It costs you 30 or 40 Nexus health. Just think of it as a tool that you have to use in the game. Don't be afraid to like drop some here or there if it helps your map positioning overall.
That was so exciting. Oh my god.
Yasuo did some damage, man.
Yasuo
56K.
did a lot of damage. Yasuo did a ton of damage.
Let's take a look at time spent dead. Let's take a look at largest critical strike.
I'll look at damage taken also.
Yeah.
Sauron there with a lot of damage taken. Sauron, did he take more damage than Yasuo dealt? No. Yes, he did. Just barely. Very, very close there.
Well, that's down here. Damage taken. Oh dear, Jax.
Yeah, he took a ton of damage.
And time spent dead, Yasuo.
Most damage, and most time spent dead. That's my favorite when someone holds both of those records. Because you know they were fighting all the time.
That was an awesome game. You guys should check out the VOD. It's interesting. Not that game. Not that button. This button.
Everyone was so close to 6-item builds too.
Yeah, you rarely get those in Dominion. I mean, even if you're really far ahead.
Yeah, I don't think anyone actually had a full 6-item build, but people were pretty close.
You could argue Generic's build was. People generally... Wait, no, he still has the
No,
the
he has
Pro
the
Blade, yeah.
Prospector.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he has to finish Hex Drinker.
Because a lot of people just don't... Like, you upgrade, like, into Maw just because it's literally last. You don't plan for it.
Yeah.
It's like, you'd upgrade your boots before you go into that. It's like, when you have, what's it called? When you have Grez's Lantern, you don't upgrade that thing into Lightbringer unless you, like, really have to, or you just don't have anything better with your money, to play with.
Yeah, Carnival was also pretty close to 6 items. Still sitting on the Doran Shield, but actually picked up a Leandries. So he was doing a lot of damage himself.
Alright, that is all we have to bring you guys for today. Dango Ninja's taking the 2-0 victory in an awesome Game 2 of this series this week for DominateDominion number 93. And I will see you guys in April because I have a direct work conflict the next 9 weeks. I'm going to be working at the Arizona Renaissance Festival on weekends for some extra money. And I will be unavailable to cast because I don't get home from that until like dead middle or late into the broadcast. So... it was really nice to come out and hang out with you guys. I highly encourage any of you that haven't done so before to check out the VODs for DD93 when I post them. I've done a lot of goofy overlay stuff to it. I want to know what people think because I think it's kind of cool. And
feedback is really important to people who are doing new things because you can do new things and then you put so much effort into it and then no one says it's bad and then suddenly like 5 weeks later everyone's like, wow, it sucked. Well, why didn't you say that?
Why didn't you tell me it was terrible?
Feedback is really important.
Yes. But I have the Twitch chat from that game in every single screen. So you can see the hype roll in the chat all game long. It's really cool for this one. So I still have the VODs from DD92 to do, but I don't remember the FFmpeg command to turn it from an FLV into an MP4 without any audio desync. I don't remember it. Those will be posted as soon as I can figure out how to do that. They are not lost. 100% not lost. It's not going to be DD73 all over again.
RIP DD73.
It was so good.
So, you should check out his YouTube channel and stuff. And my Twitter. Yay. That'll be in the chat, because Molokudu is the best. And I don't think I have anything else. Do you have anything else?
No, I think I plugged everything. YouTube.com/VatoClan for the videos, the games. And be nice to people in solo queue.
I'm Twitter.com/RheingoldRiver, or my Twitch channel. You can follow both of them is twitch.tv/RheingoldRiver. And there's an outstanding challenge to everyone viewing to cast a game as us. So if you're interested, you should let someone know. Because that would be beyond amazing. So I'll see you guys next week probably, unless someone wants to cast as us next week or if something unforeseen comes up. But I do need someone to cast with me, so you should talk to me or to Feedsky or to Gormern if you're interested in casting. Preferably someone who knows a lot about Dominion. That would be cool. I'll let you do the sign off.
Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks to all the subs out there. Make sure to follow the Twitch channel because we have other gaming that goes on here during the week, and the tournament will be back next weekend on Saturday. It's free to play in. Bring your friends, come out and play. The sign-ups are on MobileFire in the tournaments section, and I will see you guys later.